Yo 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 yo. Jess Hilarious.
Good morning.
Charlamagne is out. What up, Loren?
Hey y'all. Good morning.
And today is Tuesday. It's a long week too.
Hell yeah.
What's up, Jess? How you feeling?
I feel good, man. Yo, I've been getting into Tyler Perry's Beauty in Black. They continued that show on Netflix.
Is it good?
It's really good.
Everybody talking about it. And the second season was in the top 10 of Netflix. I was like, I need to go watch it, but I ain't sat and watched it yet.
So I don't think it's the second season. I think he just continued the first one.
Gotcha.
Like did it like how 50 used to do Power. He used to like halt it in the middle, and then they'll finish the second part of the season. But it is good. This is the best show, the best drama show that I've seen from Tyler Perry. Like this is really, really good.
Your hair looks so good.
Thank you. So does yours.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I always tell you,
giving.
I like you with no makeup. Well, you look good with makeup, but I like you with the
You don't got to
fresh face.
clarify. I know what you mean, but
I
your
love
hair
this
is
love
giving.
fest.
Your
I
hair
love
is
this
giving.
love
It's
fest.
more than
Thanks.
this.
How you doing, Indy?
I'm good. I was thinking about you were saying watching Tyler Perry. I've never gotten to a lot of Tyler Perry stuff. I love Tyler Perry as a person. I love what he does. I love the fact that he employs so many people. I love the fact that he built the studio. I love the fact that he does it on his time.
But you don't watch his movies?
You know why? Because sometimes when I do, it just seems like it's overly fake. Like that one time, that one guy got punched and he spun 3 times and then fell on the floor and he tooted his butt up and he was like, ah! I just can't take that serious.
Yeah. I think that's that type of show.
You know what I mean? It's just, and I know it's the soap opera thing. My mom used to watch it,
Right.
but it's just too much. Like maybe if he just spun once, but he spun 3 times and then fell, tooted his butt up. I just was like, that doesn't really happen in life.
That's how some gays probably fall, though.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
You said it's on what?
That's how some gays fall when they get
okay.
hit,
I wanted to make sure that's what I heard.
Yeah. You know, not all gays. You know, some gays fall differently.
6 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, did she just say that?
You're right.
But salute to Tyler Perry. I love everything that Tyler Perry's doing, what he created for himself. And sometimes you just go down that rabbit hole of studying what he did, and you be like, man, this black man has really done it from the gutter, you know, and created his own fan base and grew that fan base, and now he does what he wants to do, and he pays the people that he wants to pay, how he wants to pay it, and that's what we should all look up to do when things like that. So salute to that brother, Tyler Perry. And also, he reached out to me a couple times when I was down. It was like, just hold your head in, man. I was like, I got a billionaire calling me. I was like, I must be all right.
Can he come up here? I've been telling Charlamagne for a minute. Tyler Perry needs to sit down with the Breakfast Club. That would be an epic interview, and I don't know why it hasn't happened yet.
Why can't you reach out?
I've been trying to respect Charlamagne's relationship with him and not go around him, but I think I will.
When do you ever respect anybody's relationship? You always go around people. Like, when is it a thing now with Tyler Perry?
First of all, I always ask y'all first, and then I go around y'all.
Okay, so you asked him, and now you go around him.
I'm going to do that because I really think that would be a great conversation up here, business-wise,
so
entertainment-wise, all of that.
I think so too. All right. Well, today on the show we have NLE Choppa joining us. He's starring in his first lead role as King David in Black Heat. Now, I wasn't here for that interview. How was NLE Choppa?
NLE Choppa is always fun. He's always cool. He's very humble. You know, he's very intentional with how he speaks. Right. And him and that mama would say, you know, wherever he goes, his mama gonna be right there behind him.
That's right. So
I love and respect that.
So we're gonna kick it with NLE Choppa. Then we got front page news next. More gonna be putting on to everything that's going down. Now, I'm not sure if this is true, but did they text war plans to somebody that wasn't in the White House?
Child, I've been seeing that all over Twitter last night. Morgan, I don't know if I text Morgan about that or something else, but I thought it was fake, but then I saw Hillary Clinton tweet something. It was a whole tea last night on Twitter. So
now don't front. Don't act like you had never talked about somebody and texted to the person you talked about. That never happened to y'all.
But for you to be the president or his cabinet, honey, it's giving Real Housewives of the White House, and I don't know, but I'm tuned in, baby. I was tuned in.
We'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the God is out. Lauren LaRosa's filling in. You gotta let the mustard pop. Just turn up this for a little bit. You gotta let the mustard pop go. It's coming out. It's coming out. It's not enough. Because I know somebody's driving in their car and they just waiting for that part. They just want to scream it so loud. Here we go.
But it's not enough.
I know you in your car, you at the gym, and you just want to scream this part. Here we go. Do it. Morgan! What's up,
Front page news. Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it.
That's right.
Yeah, turn the radios up. Turn them radios up. Okay, we about to get into the front page news. Yes, thank you very much. Very MD. I like that. Okay, so yeah, we were talking about it before the break, but have you ever texted the wrong thing to the wrong person, right? Mm-hmm. So the White House definitely did that. The editor of The Atlantic says he received an accidental text from the Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth that included key details about a plan to bomb Houthi targets in Yemen. So Jeffrey Goldberg is his name. He was included on a text chain on the encrypted messaging app Signal that also appeared to include Vice President J.D. Vance, National Security Advisor Mike Waltz, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard, and Hegseth, of course, was also on that thread. Yesterday, President Trump he said he was unaware of the situation. Moments later, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth claimed the journalist cannot be trusted, and he also denied any sensitive information was leaked. But we all saw it, right? So let's take a listen to those comments from Trump and Hegseth.
I don't know anything about. I'm a big fan of The Atlantic. To me, it's a magazine that's going out of business. I think it's not much of a magazine, but I know nothing about it.
You're talking about a deceitful and highly discredited so-called journalist who's made a profession of peddling hoaxes time and time again. Nobody was texting war plans, and that's all I have to say about that.
Hey, not too much on the journalist. Isn't that their job?
So did it happen or did it not happen? I'm confused now.
It did. A National Security Council spokesman verified the authenticity of the text group to Goldberg. The message was reportedly included weapons to be used to target across Yemen and timing. This all comes 2 hours ahead of the attacks, to which Trump actually said was very effective. So...
Yeah, you know what I don't understand? I understand if you did get those texts, right, and you know those texts weren't supposed to be to you, why would you put it out there? Like that's what I don't understand. Like, you are a journalist, but this is your country, and you know releasing some of that stuff can probably or might affect some of the things that happen. Why would you put that out there? Like, I
think I'm gonna sit on that? You know how big of a story that is? That's why you put it out there.
Yeah, but this is your country, and if it could affect military, it could affect people that's out there working.
Nobody cares about that because you have bylines, you want to get the clicks, you want to sensationalize, and in 2025, nobody cares about that.
Don't care about people, huh? They care more about likes and TikTok numbers?
Not even .com numbers, Google Trends. Like, I'm just being real. Like, that's why you put it out there. But also, too, I think, depending on where that journalist sits politically, like, it's kind of like exposing how careless, or I think that's what they were trying to do, exposing how careless an administration could be, which is also dangerous. So maybe that's their way of saying, yo, if I care about my people, like, y'all need to know. Y'all president and his administration are accidentally sending something this serious.
Absolutely, Loren. Absolutely. I mean, that's been a long trend right now with the administration. I mean, even with this whole deportation flight thing, they were worried about the judge having sensitive information that what they call, could be a breach of national security. So here we are in this exact same situation, and y'all sending out the wrong text to the wrong people. So, yeah. Meanwhile, while I'm on the topic really quickly, an appeals court is set to decide whether the Trump administration can continue deporting immigrants with the Alien Enemies Act. The White House has maintained it can use the 18th century wartime law to deport alleged Venezuelan gang members. A federal judge blocked that effort, claiming the immigrants are entitled to individual hearings, aka due process, to determine if they are indeed gang members. Now, a 3-judge panel heard the arguments yesterday from the Department of Justice and will issue a ruling soon. So we will see what's happening with that as well. But yeah, on the in the next hour we'll talk tariffs. It's Tariff Tuesday.
Oh boy. All right. Well, that is front page news. Thank you, Morgan. Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. Again, 800-585-1051. Get it off your chest. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Yo, Charlamagne, Envy, what up? Are we live?
This is your time to get it off your chest.
I got an indoor pool, an outdoor pool.
We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
We can get on the phone right now. He'll tell you what it is. We live?
Hello, who's this?
Hey, good morning, Envy. Good morning, Jess. Good morning, Laura. This is Sean calling from Utah, formerly from Brooklyn.
What's up, Sean?
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It's about 4:12 in the morning. I'm on my way into work. I work for one of these defense contractors out here. I just wanted to say I find it strange how Pete Hegseth can sit there and say that it's a journalist that's discredited and nobody likes it, but yet this man got him in his phone.
That's true.
Simple facts.
That's true.
Simple facts.
Do you think it was dangerous? Do you think it was dangerous that he put the fact that he received the text out there and what the war plans were? Do you think that was pretty dangerous?
Well, I've worked overseas for 19 years, and be real talk, and we use Signal between ourselves just as contractors. Nothing critical, nothing sensitive. I think it was kind of dumb to put that on a minimalized chat box, a chat user that's not really that secure.
Right.
And again, if you're going to put it out there to somebody that you're saying not much of a journalist, but yet you have this journalist in your phone, what's the point?
Yeah. I'm really surprised that the president and his cabinet don't have their own phones, just only that they have. You know what I mean? Like, when the president hits, the vice president hits, Secretary of Defense, like, it's just them on that line. It's just weird that he just got them in a regular iPhone.
Well, even where I work now, I work for a company that, I don't know, can I say the name on air?
Yeah, you used to work there, I mean.
Okay, well, I work for we're all about space defense. And you have a work phone, and then you have a personal phone. As soon as I got to that job, here's your work phone. This line is secure, that type of thing.
That's what I would assume. All right, but thank you, brother. You be safe out there, man.
Right. I appreciate you. I wish Charlamagne was there. Listen, real quick. Two things. One, can I get Charlotte's book? Because I just had a birthday that passed on March 3rd. I know he's not there. That's the sad part.
I mean, I'm sure he would give it to you. I feel like
he would give it to you.
Yeah, so I'll put your whole. And I just got to ask, what the hell is there to do in Utah?
Believe it or not, there's a whole lot. It's a good life out here, man. It's a step back. I was born in 1970, and it's easy living out here, and the money's right.
Okay.
But again, there's so much space out here, you got to.
All right, well, have a good one, brother.
Yes, it's black people in Utah, Loren.
That's what they say. Because people ask me that about Delaware, and I'd be like, duh.
Yes,
but Utah is like...
I figure it's like Mormon country, ain't it?
Yeah, I figured it would be like that.
Yeah, it is, but it is black people that live there, for sure.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's good? It's Keith from Brooklyn, you heard?
Keith from Brooklyn, you heard? What's up, Keith from Brooklyn?
Yeah, oh, damn, man, why you hate me so much? Envy, I love you to death, man. You know I'm your biggest fan.
I just said your name, Keith from Brooklyn, you heard?
He said like...
Oh, all right, you always sound like so sad when you hear from me.
All right, what's up, brother?
Hey, nothing. I just wanted to. I got smoke for Loren for what she said. Talk about some about all those clicks and all that. Yo, what kind of un-American stuff is that? Honestly, I think the Atlantic is wrong for even doing something like that. If you got some information like that, why you think that's something you need to put out there for everybody?
Are you not happy that you're informed that you know what's happening though? Like
Brooklyn
malfunctions like that.
What? No, yeah, exactly. No, I'm an American. I'm an American. I feel like that's something that should have been kept under wraps. Like, the responsible thing to do. The responsible thing to do would have been to be like, "Hey, yo, I think y'all sent this to me by mistake. This looks like sensitive information, a threat to national security. Like, that's a real American thing to do."
I hear you, but for me, on my side of it, not even just as a journalist, but as a person, I want to know. Like, I feel like there's now an accountability that's going to have to happen in that administration because of that slip.
Okay. Well, God bless you guys. Love y'all.
Love you too. Right, it was. That's because it's a different perspective on it.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Everything with me is blessed.
Call up now. 800-585-1051.
Not just me. I'm what the culture feeling.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, this is Jaquil. How y'all doing?
What's up, Jaquil? Get it off your chest.
Oh, yeah, my question for Jess. Hey, me and my wife trying to see when you coming down to Houston to perform.
Hey, so the date that I had on the books, D.L. Hughley was also booked that same night, so the club overbooked. And, of course, they're going to go with the OG. So we're trying to figure out a date now that I can come back to Houston because they overbooked themselves. They double booked. And D.L. Hughley is he's the bigger talent. So he has to do his shows.
Oh, okay. I did see that on the website. So I was like confused.
Yeah. But sometimes that happens. Clubs, they book because they may have booked him earlier last year and then they just booked me, the beginning of this year. But they was like, oh, we got D.L. Hughley, so we can move you. And that's fine.
Okay, I'll make sure I stay tuned.
Definitely, because I will be in Houston. Trust me, we're just trying to get a good date. That's all.
Okay, that's what's up. Hey, y'all stay blessed.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hello, who's this?
Hi, Jess. It's Brianna.
Hey, Brianna. Get it off your chest, girl.
Hey, girl. I love you so much.
I love you so much.
I want to get off my chest. I feel like the government is trying to rage bait us. I feel like with the way that he was texting and the messages and the way like the climate is right now, I just feel like they just trying to cause an uproar.
So you feel like it's planned?
They can leak the messages. Come on now, I watch Scandal. I know what's going on.
So you feel like it's planned? You don't even feel like that was real?
I feel like it's real, but I feel like they wanted everybody to know.
Yeah, like no. Like not saying that the text wasn't real, you know, like what they intend to do, but yeah, you think that they purposely did that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Sure. 100%.
Brianna, I got a question for you, Loren. I have a question for you. But what do they get out of that, getting everybody riled up and upset like this?
They need to see the reactions. They need to see it before they actually go through it. They need to see the responses of the American people. And then you see how they was talking about Europe in the messages. They got to see how they going to react to it. It's a lot of backdoor things that I don't know about because I'm not a politician. But I feel like they need to see before they act.
Got you.
That's a different perspective.
Marketing poll with leaked text on accident is crazy.
I appreciate that, babe.
That's why it's no accident. But y'all have a good day.
Thank you, babe. You too. Love you too. That was Get It Off Your Chest. Now we got the latest with Loren coming up, right?
Yes, we do. Nia Long and Sherry Shepherd got into it. We gonna talk about it, okay?
Nia Long.
And I didn't place a phone call. I didn't have some conversations. Okay. It's a thing. It happened. We're gonna talk about it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the latest with Loren.
Loren becoming a straight fact.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on this.
The latest with Lauren LaRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On the Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
Y'all, it is going down in these New York streets, okay?
What?
Sherry Shepherd and Nia Long. I would say reportedly got into it, but it's not reportedly because yesterday I spoke to a person who is very familiar with the situation who told me that it did happen. So I'm confirming that this did happen, and the person that Sherry Shepherd has been talking about was Nia Long. Let's take a listen to what Sherry Shepherd said first.
We went to the opening of Denzel Washington and Jake Gyllenhaal's show Othello. So this unnamed celebrity actress who shall remain nameless. I'm sitting there talking, somebody grabbed my arms and they forcefully turned me around. So I'm in a good mood. So I go, hi, what's going on? And she says to me, she goes, you've been shading me a lot. And I said to her, no, I haven't, because I was really confused. And then she goes, yes, you have. And then she just walked off. First of all, I know who I shade because I don't shade many people. And I never have shaded this unnamed celebrity. So I was mad. So I went to the bathroom during intermission. I stood there for 15 minutes waiting for a meeting in the ladies' room. So I would say the unnamed celebrity because you think I done shaded you, which means you watch my show. I don't know who you think I am because I know I didn't shade you. Matter of fact, when something scandalous came up about you, I was on your side. So I would say the unnamed celebrity, come sit on my couch so we can talk about it.
Child, when she posted that, when Sherry Shepherd Show posted that yesterday, everybody was like, wait, who's she talking about? And then Page 6 did a story and confirmed or reportedly on a source that the person that Sherry was talking about was Nia Long. So I got the call in because I'm like, hey, I don't want to put this on Nia Long because first of all, I don't see that for her. I don't see her running down on nobody. She seems like such a sweetheart. But you know, she had a problem. It could still be a sweetheart. But from what I am told, yes, it was Nia Long that Sherry got into this, brief conversation with. Now, and she mentioned that I said, hey, come sit on the couch.
Right.
From what I am told, that is a genuine offer of like they want to have the conversation on air to clear it up. But they have not confirmed anything. No one from Nia Long's side has reached out as of today, as of the 25th at 6:55 a.m. But yeah, I'm gonna keep.
I respect Nia Long for stepping to Sherry. She felt the way, and she pulled it to the side and said, "Hey, look, stop shading me." But I also respect Sherry, and I'm gonna tell you why. I know this has happened where somebody has played you, but you ain't get the fact that they played you till like 30 seconds later, and you be like, did they just play me? Now I need my get back now. Now I'm gonna wait in the bathroom. Now, why was she waiting in the bathroom? Did she think Nia Long had to go to take a pee or something?
I don't know.
Yo, when I heard that, I said, not the, come outside. Like,
that's what it was.
Yeah. But she probably went in there to calm down a little bit.
Maybe.
It's like, I can't believe she thought I was shading her, because I think she probably thought about it like, wait a minute, because you say things and then you may forget, and you may not think it's shady to a person, and then you evaluate it like, well, maybe I did say something, but she said she don't shade many people, and Sherry Shepherd does not shade many people.
I will say their show, because I feel like they made and I don't even think that they liked the comparison with Wendy, because they didn't like that either.
Yeah.
They try to stay away from the mess. Like, they literally, like, they give like bubbly, comedic, fun. That's what she tries to give. Now I will say, Nia Long posted on her Instagram, she posted like a selfie, and her caption said, about last night, ... kissy face. This was after all the stuff, so people were like, okay, this is her response. But I have audio of Sherry Shepherd talking about Nia Long when Nia Long's divorce situation was happening.
Okay.
Because I'm like, what else situation would she be referencing? Let's take a listen, because I don't think Sherry was shady at all. Let's listen.
Nia Long went through a very public cheating scandal, and she broke up with her guy, Ime Udoka. First of all, it's private, so if she did go through some cheating episodes that nobody knew about, but maybe this was the impetus for her to just say, I'm worth more than this. I deserve better than this. Maybe she was tired of being tired. You know, it's something about you sit up and you realize, okay, you have now publicly humiliated me. Maybe this made her get the gumption to say, I'm not going to go back because I deserve more. You know, why would you encourage somebody to go back? Why does she not deserve a good man who doesn't cheat, who's monogamous, who loves her? That's what she deserves.
Y'all heard the shade in that?
No, there was no shade.
I heard no shade.
Nah, no shade. Sherry's been up here a couple of times, and even running into her, she's the nicest person ever. It doesn't seem like she's about that life. Like, she's not shading somebody. She always looks for the positive side of things. So I don't see that at Sherry at all. But she is from Chicago, and she like, look, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You ain't gonna step to me.
But Nia I didn't know that, because I'm like, where Nia Long from? And I looked it up, Brooklyn.
She from New York.
And she a Scorpio.
And she Caribbean.
Yeah. So I don't know. It might have been. Listen, it could have been.
Did you hear the shade in that?
I didn't hear.
Your ear is a little different.
I did not hear shade in that at all. And I tried to go back and look for other clips where she might have talked about it, but that's the only one I could. Because I was really trying to figure out what was the feeling like. Because I don't want to invalidate how Nia Long feels, and maybe
Did you reach out to Nia Long's people?
I have not yet, but you know what? In sitting right here, I thought about it. Like, I think I do want to. I don't know if she would. She doesn't know me. She doesn't seem like she about
but
to.
Has that stopped you?
No, and I'm going to do it. But I'm just saying, she don't seem like the type to just like divulge to someone she doesn't know.
Okay.
But I do. I would love to hear more about what specifically that moment was for Nia and how she felt about it, because if it is a divorce stuff, I've never been through a divorce, but I have family members who have, and during that time everything is personal because you're dealing with so much internally.
Absolutely.
So you know what I mean? Maybe it was that, but I would love to see the conversation live. I think it'll both be handled well on both ladies' sides. But I think I was like, whoa, I didn't know Nia Long be running down like that. Don't play with her.
Don't play with Nia.
At all.
You know them short people get down, and Nia is short. Nia's shorter than me. Like, she's little.
She that tiny?
So yeah, she's really little. Yeah.
What else she got?
Well, Rodney Jones. So you guys remember Rodney Jones, who was the producer that said that Diddy, he accused Diddy of a bunch of stuff.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So the judge is tossing majority of his claims out, and the judge is actually scolding his lawyer as well. So TMZ broke this exclusively yesterday. TMZ, you hear how I always accredit you guys and attribute you guys. Little shade. So they say that Diddy won a small victory in court yesterday. A judge tossed out majority of the claims against him from the lawsuit that was filed by the former music producer that accused Diddy of sexual assault. So according to these documents that TMZ obtained, the judge dismissed 5 of the 9 claims that Rodney Jones made against Diddy, including the RICO claims, infliction of emotional distress, and a breach of contract claims. The court also dismissed a Trafficking Victims Protection Act claim against Diddy's company, Combs Global. So Rodney's lawyer, Tyrone A. Blackburn, got addressed by the judge, who warned him that his legal filings in this case have not been up to par. So one example of this is the judge pointed out that Blackburn's filings seemingly did not understand that Diddy is presumed innocent in a separate grand jury indictment on criminal charges. So I think that he's trying to conflate other situations to make his a fact. But I thought that this was a big deal because that Rodney Jones, the former producer, that was a big...
It was big.
You know what I mean? So for claims to be thrown out and for a judge to be like, hey, attorney, like, I need you to understand that due process here, which is fairness. I'm like, okay, the judges, they're not giving into the celebrity of any of this or vice versa. And also, too, they're going to make sure this is a fair trial. So you're going to be in for a show.
I don't know if Diddy is innocent or guilty, but the fact that, you know, when they made all these salacious claims, it was all over the place. And now that these claims are being dropped, I want to see the same publications produce the same articles when Diddy, when all these salacious claims was out there, right? Because that's the truth. That's what should happen, right? Whether you believe he's guilty or not. The fact that these claims are being dropped, all these blogs and all these bloggers and podcasters and newspapers and articles should post the same thing, that these cases are being dropped as well.
Yeah, because, you know, while we did see the Cassie video, yes, we did see that, you know, and we're not saying that I'm not saying he's an innocent man, but don't just stick stuff on me that I didn't do.
Correct.
Because I'm already hated for this.
Yep, and I will say that the case is still going to move forward despite 5 of the 9 claims being tossed, and there are still serious claims of sexual assault against Diddy that were not dismissed in this actual filing. Right. So it's going to be interesting to see like what goes on the trial.
All right, well, that is the latest with Loren. Now, when we come back, we have front page news, and Charlamagne is out today. So if you want to give somebody donkey of the day, you can get on them phone lines right now, 800-585-1051. Whoever you want to give donkey to, your boss, your coworker, your man, your girl, your mama, your baby mama, it doesn't matter. 800-585-1051. Get on them lines right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake up. You're locked into the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Charlotte is out. Lauren's filling in. And let's get back in some front page news. What up, Morgan?
Yes, Envy, like I mentioned before in the last hour, it is Tariff Tuesday. But before we get into that, you love to start off with sports. Did you hear about what happened with Juju Watkins?
Yes, so sad, man. Torn ACL?
So one of the most notable players in women's college basketball. She will be sidelined for the remainder of the NCAA tournament. ESPN reports that USC star sophomore guard Juju Watkins has a torn ACL, and this happened during the team's second round contest, and she is set to undergo season-ending surgery. So Watkins was injured while driving towards the basket during the first quarter of USC's win over Mississippi State on Monday night. The top-seeded Trojans are still heading to their second straight Sweet 16, where they will face K-State on Saturday. It's so sad because it's like just 2 days prior to saw her sitting and chilling with Jaden Daniels, and then the whole viral with his mom jumping in. So it's just
I think it's whack. I think they got to change women's basketball. I don't think it's fair that the boys can go from high school straight to the league, and Juju is definitely nice enough to play in the WNBA, but now she's injured, right? And although she makes a lot of money doing NIL, she should have been in the league. She should have been able to get those endorsements, been playing professionally, been having the treatment and everything that she needed. I don't think it's right how they do those women players.
I also don't think it's fair that the ACL is weak as hell. Like, why is that always the first thing? Like, can they get those removed so they don't? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, that's always that's what mess people up.
Yeah, and it does take some recovery time for sure. So wish Juju Watkins the best in her recovery.
Absolutely.
But back into Tariff Tuesday, President Trump says many companies are coming back to the U.S. due to his tariffs. While holding a cabinet meeting at the White House, Trump said billions of dollars of businesses are coming back to the states. He also bragged about the possibility of jobs to be created as a result of the tariffs implemented. Let's take a listen to President Trump.
I think they're coming back because of the election that took place on November 5th and because of the fact that they have to come back because the tariffs are forcing them to come back. And remember, there are no tariffs if you build here. Many of them have announced it's going to be tremendous jobs, high-paying jobs too.
So yesterday morning, President Trump announced a secondary tariff against Venezuela. He also said he'd be willing to give certain countries exemptions for tariffs when his administration imposes them next week. And he suggested he would impose reciprocal tariffs beginning April 2nd on any nation with duties on U.S. goods. As that date comes closer, some White House officials are indicating that there may be some wiggle room, just a little bit. Also in that cabinet meeting yesterday, just wanted to mention that Elon Musk was in attendance, and he did speak about some of those Doge efforts. And, again, Musk in a cabinet meeting, an unelected official. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Switching gears, protesters are gathered across the U.S., California and Chicago, which I'm going to speak specifically to oppose the privatization of the U.S. or United States Postal Service, USPS. They're supported by federal workers, union members, TSA employees, and members of Congress. Postmaster General Louis DeJoy, who is a Trump appointee, he sent a letter to Congress announcing plans to cut 10,000 jobs and billions from the Postal Service's budget while working with Elon Musk's DOGE Department of Government Efficiency. So there are more than 600,000 U.S. postal workers. Let's take a listen to Representative Maxine Waters. She was at a rally in Los Angeles, and here's what she had to say in terms of this fight.
We're going to make sure that all the members of Congress understand the importance of the post office to America, and they're prepared to support it. And any that can't support it really should not be elected to office.
We're here to fight like hell. They're trying to take away our collective bargaining agreements as well as dismantle the post office, and we want to say hell no to that.
I just wonder if the post office is really making money, and that's probably the reason why they have to cut those jobs. I'm just assuming, and the reason I say that is, let's be honest. As a kid, I would always go to the post office, right? You would always see mail from the post office. But now, I don't know the last time I went to the post office. Most of the bills that come in are all emailed to me or auto pay. Yeah. So like, do you really go to bills? And then when people send stuff, it's usually UPS or FedEx.
Yeah. But I think the post office just seems like one of those institutions that we should just keep around in a certain way just in case. I don't know why, but it just feels like
if it's costing us so much money and it's costing taxpayer dollars that we're not using, how do you make it work where it's at least paying for itself?
Morgan, are there functions of the post office that if we get rid of, it could like impact our day to day without?
I mean, think about people who use PO boxes. You can get those elsewhere. Well, you can get a PO box in other places. But again, privatizing I think the overall thing is privatizing mail. Who's to decide that somebody now can't go through your mail essentially before it gets to you? Or and then think about passport services. There are so many other services associated with the post office. But I hear what they're saying about rooting out the waste, fraud, and abuse, and all of that. But to your point, Envy, and Loren, look, I don't know.
When's the last time anybody here bought a stamp?
I don't buy it.
See, it's certain services that we don't use anymore.
Even people that's locked up, you don't gotta put a stamp on their mail no more. That's the last time I bought a stamp was like for.
Well, most people email. If you know somebody locked up, they email people in jail now. They don't really send letters.
You send emails in jail?
Yeah, it's like almost like an app, like a text app.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
then they got like FaceTime and.
Okay.
I'm so glad you removed from that life. I gotta get that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord. So postal workers in Chicago are also protesting possible cuts. Mayor Brandon Johnson there, he spoke as the National Association of Letter Carriers held a rally in Federal Plaza in Chicago yesterday. Let's hear from him.
We are going to make sure that we protect all of our publics, whether it's the mail, whether it's education, whether it's justice, whether it's environment. We are fighting for the working people of this country.
Yeah, so, but yeah, many argue that privatizing the USPS could increase costs for consumers and create a slower service. So, when you want to get your packages, you want to make sure you get them on time. But then again, so some people are going to get their stuff late regardless, right? Mm-hmm. And that's your front page news, guys. So you can follow me on socials at Morgan Media. For more news coverage, follow at Black Information Network. Download the free iHeartRadio app and visit us at BINnews.com. Thank you. Have a great Tuesday. Terrific Tuesday.
Bye, Morgan.
All right, later, Morgan.
All right, y'all. Later.
Now, when we come back, NLE Choppa will be joining us. He's starring in his first lead role as King David in Black Heat. And we're going to talk to NLE Choppa next. So don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. Loren LaRosa is here as well. And we got a special guest in the building.
My guy, NLE Choppa. What's happening, my brother?
Man, nothing much.
You got a new movie called Black Heat?
Black Heat.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about that.
Black Heat, I shot this movie like 2 years ago out in Orlando.
Okay.
Jason Mitchell, Dream Doll, me.
Oh, Jason Mitchell, my guy.
Yeah. It's gonna be real dope. It's gonna be real dope.
Let me talk to you about Black Heat now. I want you to know this ain't from me. You see this? This guy's name is Arce. He works here. He at the other station right now. Read what he said.
You want me to read out loud?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Read it to yourself first, then read it out loud. You know what it is.
And when I sat down, I said, never a dull moment with Charlamagne.
I'm just telling you, he asked me to ask you that, but I'm not asking.
A man said you did.
It's a grown-ass man.
A grown-ass man took Charlamagne and said, pause, pause, pause. There's an alleged leaked picture of NLE Choppa circulating online. It's been a big topic of convo because of his size. I had included in the question if you're comfortable. Can you please ask him about it? This is huge, Unc. Email questions.
I'm just telling you said Black Heat. I thought that was a good segue. I don't know.
Yo.
The man said this shit huge.
It's huge, Unc. Please.
I saw that what you talking about. That was AI though.
Oh, that's not a real photo.
But I mean, it ain't wrong either though.
Yeah.
Wait, what you mean?
It is huge, Unc. It is
I was just telling somebody was just saying like, oh, you a little shorter. I was like, well, that could my hold me closer to the ground. It's a little heavy down there.
Only you.
Okay.
The last time you said you was gonna be celibate.
Yeah.
How that journey coming along? You still celibate?
I mean, if I ain't celibate, I'm semen retention. So like, I'm always in good graces. So if I'm having sex, I ain't releasing. You know what I'm saying? I just keep it bottled up.
You in here telling that lie? That Kevin Gates lie.
I swear.
That nobody does that, man.
My brother, I swear we be on the same. You hear me? We be on the same type knowledge. So what I do is if I'm finna, release, you hear me? Nah. You feel me? I keep it in. And then go up the spine and this uses Kundalini energy.
You believe that?
I swear to God.
Y'all really believe that?
No, it's real.
You believe he does it or that
It's out here for real. And then like, you know how you'll be having sex and you and your ass get tired. I don't get tired. She'll get tired.
When did you decide that you wanted Black Heat to be a porno?
What? When did I decide I wanted Black Heat to be a porno? When was it?
It's a movie.
Oh, it's not a porno?
It's not a porn movie.
Oh, okay.
And if it was a porno, Jason Mitchell would not belong in the porn.
That is true.
Come on.
That is true.
Man here,
so, but what is it about? Just give us a brief synopsis on what Black Heat is.
So, Black Heat is something I'm extremely proud of because
absolutely
I'm a father. So the whole story is about how Jason Mitchell and Dream Doll is pretty much trying to protect their daughter, and every day. That's what's happening in the world with people that's, fathers, mothers. We're trying to figure out ways to protect our children, beat up for them emotionally, physically, mentally, whatever way we can. And I feel like that's what brought clarity to me wanting to really be a part of the project. Even though I played a role that wasn't the best role, but I feel like it's still a representation of what's going on every day in life. So I still, even though my role wasn't the most positive, I still come to the table and serve purpose for the overall gist, which is protecting our little ones, protecting our loved ones and our babies, which I love my kids.
Are you NLE Choppa in the movie? Or
No. My name is King David.
And you said you don't play the most greatest character. Like, what's his storyline?
I'm pretty much like in the movie. My character is I'm young, but I kind of take advantage of girls that's like not underage, but
not as mature,
not as
like street smart,
still young. You know what I'm saying? You got some girls that's still real young, and it's like
green.
It's easy to control them.
Green, easy to control them and get them, and like pretty much I'm selling a dream. I'm like a
manipulation, narcissistic. Stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm playing. Okay. But at the same time, I'm still a gangster with it though. So like certain I could really channel, but certain I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Certain I was like for instance, it was a moment where I had to do something physical to the actress on camera, and like after every scene, I had to my conscience couldn't let me walk away without apologizing. I'm like, I'm sorry, like on the side. She was like, no, it's just acting. What I love about acting though is like it creates real things that has went on with people, because like it was one time where when I did it, I think it was the first time I did what I did, she like genuinely like cried, like it really like brought a trigger to like something she had went through, and she played the role so well, and then I played my role so well. I feel like people was looking at me like, like what you be doing. I'm like, bro, I had
when
to
you play a role too good.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, man, I don't know.
What did you channel though? What did you channel to play King David?
So my thing is with acting, when I had to channel something, I want to figure out the why. Why is King David like this? How was he brought up? So I'm always talking to the director, the script writers. I'm like, what is the reason of why he was like this? And you know, the main reason that my character was like that is the main reason why a lot of us are the way we are. It's just about how we was raised, what our upbringing was, who were our parents, what traits did they have, what curses did they pass down. So with me knowing King David's backstory, I knew what I was inheriting, and what I inherited was just a boy that needed love. And so, you know, as a boy that needed love, I just did what a boy that needed love would do. And the best thing they do is reject it. Like when they need it, when they really need it, they reject it because they don't know how to receive it.
Yeah, this movie's gonna be in theaters too.
Yeah, it's gonna be deep,
bro.
man.
You know, this not gonna help you beat the Illuminati allegations. I saw you responding to some lady. The young lady said you sold your soul. Yeah. And you said she was just mad you ain't giving none of that 15-inch.
Damn. You said that?
Yeah.
You said 15-inch?
I don't know. I think I saw it.
I was gonna say it's huge.
Hey, for so added inches on that.
You know what I'm saying?
But why would she say you sold your soul?
I don't know. I feel like on the real, bro. I feel like what's to be perceived online is always gonna not hit with what's reality in my life. Have I sold my soul? I've yet to compromise. I swear to God, I've yet to compromise, and I've seen people compromise, and I don't even get offered to compromise because my energy too strong. Wouldn't nobody even know how to come to me for a compromise because I don't give inviting energy to it. So have I sold my soul? Only thing I see on my soul too is the Most High. I love to live free. I love to keep everything intact with what I believe in, but I also came to a space to where I wanted to drop certain things I was holding on so deeply to become a new version of myself. So when mom say I sold out, hey, listen, I sold out for the Most High. I sold out for my mother, my pops. I sold out for my kids. That's who I sell out to. So whatever way I can sell out to them, I'm gonna do it.
All right, we got more with NLE Choppa when we come back. Don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with NLE Choppa. Loren?
Well, speaking of positivity in your kids, you did something on Valentine's Day, and I thought it was so dope. The apology, the song Crescent Moon.
Yeah.
Just back up for me and just talk to me about like your decision to make the song and then your decision to release the song, to your apology to your kid's mom.
So making the song, it was something happened and it like reached like a breaking point for me where I just needed to sit down and right my wrongs. I'll never forget it. I was in San Diego and I just sat down. I booked a studio session because I was kind of like just fed up with the situation we had at hand. But you know, I sat down and the whole time, like for a year or so after everything happened and hit the fan, I had been like in denial that I did wrong just because I felt as if I was being honest. But in the same sense of me being honest, that doesn't take away from what hurt you may cause just because you blunt. So in that space, I started to sit down. I opened up my journal. I started to write down all my wrongs, where I felt I was wrong at, and just take accountability. And once I looked at them and read over them, it don't matter, because I always felt my good outweighed my bad. But you know, when I wrote everything down, I realized some of the broken promises, the gratitude, how much weight it carried, can overshadow the good. Yeah. So I took accountability for that. I put it in a song. And music with me is my way of releasing. Music is the best way I can communicate to a person. One day I built the courage to play it for her. And I played it for her. She cried hard. I played it twice. She cried. I was like, this is my way of just trying to apologize to you. And a few months go by. She hit me. She was like, I feel like you've done everything but publicly apologize to me. And I feel like I was like, I apologize to you in private all the time. Like what's real with what we got going on is in person. She said, but I felt embarrassed publicly. And I was like, you know what? I said, it makes a lot of sense. So I felt I owed her that, and I felt like the most perfect time to do it was on Valentine's Day. And I after that, I felt like a lot of the relationship become it's not the most perfect, but it's a work in progress, and it's keep moving up every day, I feel like. So, you know, I'm grateful for it.
How has the communication with you guys behind the scenes changed? Like, even before you publicly apologized, like, what was that? What was it like prior to you playing the song for her, and what is it like now after?
Prior to, I feel like it was a situation to where it reached a point to where, like a month and a half straight, it was like, it was kind of cold because she was telling me that she needs that apology publicly. She needs it. But I was just telling her, like, she felt as if I was trying to brush her off. But I was really just trying to plan it for Valentine's Day because I thought it was sweet. Like, so the toughest part of that whole month process was like trying to keep her in a good graces. But she thought like I was playing with her because I told her, I was like, I got you. I promise I got you. And the whole time when I'm saying I got you, it was like it wasn't trusted enough. But it's understood why I wasn't trusted. Probably I ain't kept my word a lot of the times. So I'm cool with you not trusting my word. But in the back of my mind and on my heart and between me and God, I knew I had her. So I feel like when she seen it was like a big burden was lifted off her back and she smiled. You know what I'm saying? So
you got a song in the film too, in Black Heat, Hard Life, featuring Kerry Washington. That's the actor or that's the singer?
So that's Kerry Washington is my artist. Kerry Washington, she's a singer. Yeah, she's real dope, a brilliant talent. And that song is pretty much about, you know, protecting kids. How are we going to protect our kids growing up? How are we going to show them how to be better individuals, be a man, and how to be the best diva, the humblest diva is what I try to get my daughter to be. And I write letters to my kids in the song. It's pretty much something deep that I share to them. So it's going to be a real dope song and really a dope project from the movie and the music coming together.
I do want to ask you a couple more questions real quick. Why did you tell Kai tonight you want on his
I did not. I was singing my song. Like I was singing the lyrics, but I was looking at him. And he felt uncomfortable.
Yeah, you can't look a man in the eyes while you're doing that song. You know,
I knew he was gonna do it. You know how play, bro. You know how you joke with your big people.
Does it ever get annoying having to address stuff like that though, like the gay stuff, the gay baiting, all that stuff?
Hey, you want to know something? What I realized was like with the greats, everybody thought there was something with them.
That's right.
They said Prince was gay. They said MJ touched kids. Some people thought he was gay. Bro, everybody that's great. Especially there's like melanin color.
That's right.
We get crucified the most, and it's really by our own community a lot of times. And it's sad as I don't see that going on in other communities. These get allegations and they stand with their people. I don't believe that. Tom never did that. He didn't touch those kids. But when it happened to us, it's just like I knew it. I knew that it was like we ain't innocent until proven guilty no more. We guilty off rip, and that's like something that's been instilled in us since slavery, I guess. It's just like something that we ain't really broke out of. Like, I feel like would have been hating on me for back in the day if I got promoted to house. Like, how's you mad at me? Because I'm finna be in the house chilling.
Jay-Z was up here years ago, and Jay-Z said that the reason people do that, especially people from our community, black people, is because they want to justify their failures. They want to be able to say, I didn't make it because I didn't sell my soul. I didn't make it because I didn't, join the Illuminati. Instead of just, no, you didn't make it because maybe you just don't got the talent. You didn't make it because maybe you didn't put the work in. So people use that to justify their failures.
Yeah, man, it's a conversation that can go on for a long time, man. But it's very disheartening, man. I don't think you could do is smile at it. You know what I'm saying? And just keep waving by and keep going the way you gotta go. But God bless. I pray for people that ain't found God, because when you judge me, you just let me know you ain't found God. I never judge nobody around me. I say, hey, that's some I wouldn't do. Or like, hey, that's
with her wig. Why you pointing at her like?
First of all, he didn't even point directly to me. What happened is you're sitting next to a dark cloud. You're sitting next to darkness. Okay, that's what's happening. All right.
Because she wear her wig the way you wear your do-rag. I didn't know. I thought I would never. I didn't know. I did not know.
We know.
NLE Choppa, new film Black Heat in theaters March 28th.
March 28th.
Hey, continued success, man. Keep growing, keep evolving, man. We love to see it.
Yeah, man. Go get your duck boots too. Duck boot. We just got a new colorway. We got this not only in yellow but black, blue, gray, and red, I believe.
That's what's up. Yo, literally, look, you know you gave me some, right? So my son was like, I want him to come out with some more colors because I don't like yellow all the time. And now you coming out with colors. All right. That's what's up, man.
Got him. Yeah, man. And like I said, support black people. Black people, let's support each other. They ain't even that high. Let's stand for each other, stand together, because I own this shoe. I'm not a slave to the shoe. I own it. And that's something that we need to keep instilling into the community, rather we're supporting someone with ownership or trying to create and gain ownership for ourselves. So, much love. Thank y'all for having me again.
Thank you,
NLE Choppa.
All right, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the latest with Loren.
Loren becoming a straight fast.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on you.
The latest with Lauren LaRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
What was the latest?
On the Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
Baby, I'm just over here getting my tea together because the tea is hot. Okay?
What is it?
So Mariah Carey and Anderson .Paak. I know people have had a lot of questions about them, and nothing has been confirmed as of yet. But I feel like at this point, do we need to see any more?
No.
They're together. It's a thing.
Listen, it's fine.
I would literally, they're together, in my opinion. So I want to point out, let's start recent. So recently, Mariah Carey and Anderson .Paak were out. They were headed, this was Sunday, they were headed to the Bird Street Cafe. Mariah has the 90s Mariah curls, and it's giving date night.
Okay.
There's a photo of them hopping out of a car. He's smiley, helping her out of the car, and they're headed into the spot. The Bird Street Cafe is a spot in Hollywood that a lot of people go to. Like, a lot of big names head there for like dinner, drinks, all of that. But when we talked about the iHeart Awards, that happened March 17th. Now, okay, so Sunday was the 23rd. iHeart Awards was March 17th. I forgot to mention that Anderson .Paak was there with her and actually escorted her to the stage. He's such a gentleman.
Yeah.
I just feel like this is bait now for her. And I, not that she has to do it, but I would love to hear her come out and talk about what this is.
She never talks about anything, though. Mariah doesn't. She never talked about Nick. She's never talked about anybody. And Anderson .Paak he's newly divorced, right? He got divorced in, I think, 2024. And Mariah's single. Let mama live.
Period. Well, I will say, when Mariah first divorced Nick Cannon, she doesn't talk to many people, but I did have a conversation with her for TMZ, and she talked to me about, she told me not to get married. She told me not to do it, and she called Nick. She friend zoned Nick Cannon. She called him the homie, basically, and was like, you know what I mean? So, and that was like a 30-40 minute conversation. She was into it. She wanted to talk about it.
This was after.
This was after she divorced Nick Cannon. Okay. But Jess, I know you had mentioned this to me earlier.
Yeah, she was with Brian Tanaka.
I did not know that.
Right after Nick. I think that was her first relationship right after Nick.
Who the hell is Brian Tanaka?
So I looked it up because I said to Jess, I'm like, I think this is her like first public relationship since the Nick Cannon stuff. But Jess mentioned Brian. So he is a dancer choreographer. They met like on a tour.
Oh, I remember, homie.
Yeah, and she started dating him officially in 2016, and they ended in December of 2023. But that was right after Nick Cannon.
Yeah, and that was very quiet. And it was like quiet. We seen her with somebody, but I guess because people didn't know him as much. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay. And he also is an actor.
I didn't know that.
He's in Beauty and Black. The Tyler Perry show I was talking about this morning. But yeah.
I did not. I literally did not know that he was an actor as well too. So yeah, I just wanted to add a little update here. Another outing, Anderson .Paak and Mariah Carey. So shout out to them. Shout out to my girl Mimi.
Let her be happy. You know what I mean?
So, I wonder how Mariah is though, right? And the reason I say that is every hood dude that has ever done a song with us says she loves to go in the studio. Uncle Murder says she was in the studio all night chilling, drinking, ordering wings. Cameron said the same thing.
She a vibe, it sound like.
And remember that viral video where she was with a DJ and she was like, I'm doing the best I can with what I got.
Yeah, that's
and then she started dancing. She ain't care.
Yeah, that's what's the DJ that was also DJing for for Wendy on Wendy's show?
Sus One.
He's up there too as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sus One's DJ.
Well, I will say, when I met her and I had that brief, it was like 30-40 minutes, but I was shocked. She was so down to earth. It was very much like she was just giving me like big sister advice, like, baby girl, live your life, do your big one, and then figure that out.
If you ever want to see something funny, watch the interview she did up here, where she turned off all the lights and had her own light man here just shine a light.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that. She did that at the awards show too, at the iHeart Awards. She said, "Is the lighting good? Because you know how I feel about lighting."
Real life diva.
I love that for her.
That's right.
Well, moving on to other relationship stuff. NLE has some people upset. He sat down with Bootleg Kev and he talked about his decision to marry Ashanti. Let's take a listen.
Kudos to you guys for figuring out how to hide a wedding How hard was that for that not to get out until after it happened?
Once we found out that she was pregnant, it was just like, I didn't want this to be
child out of wedlock.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Well, you guys were probably already planning,
Well, we hadn't talked about it yet, but I was like, yo, you know what? Let's just knock this out because we're going to be doing so much and everything's moving so fast. Yeah, I didn't want her to be a baby mama because we already knew, if we're back like this, this must be what this is supposed to be. I base any relationship on, does this person bring more good to your life than bad?
Yeah.
Any relationship. It could be your relationship with your parents, your kids,
for sure.
your
homie, whatever. Yeah.
Anything. Does this person bring more good to your life than bad? And if they do, then great.
Do y'all find a problem with that? Anything he said?
No.
I can see why people would be nosy and why women would be upset.
Why do you see, Envy? What do you see?
Because he didn't say, I was going to marry her anyway. She got pregnant and we just did it early. From that interview, it makes it seem like, she was pregnant, so I said, let's get married. But we know that's not the case.
Exactly.
But that's why I would say people would get all up in a tizzy. Oh my gosh, get their panties in a bunches, whatever they say. But he didn't say that, that was the woman of her dreams. He said that, I didn't want to make her baby mama. So that's what I'm sure people would.
That is correct. So people, there were some pushback on this because people felt like, well, why didn't you marry her anyway before a baby came into play? But I mean, he spoke about just her being such good in his life and knowing that, he was very sure about it. So I'm sure it would have happened. I think, to me, when I heard it, I knew that people would react that way, but I also heard it with the ears of like, this is a man who loves this woman who wants to, like, I deserve to, like, I owe you this. I have to make your life full. This is what you deserve. I want you to have that. Not every woman. I mean, that's because they're gonna be mad at me. But most women are knowing his woman, knowing Ashanti. He was under the impression that that's what she wanted, even though they didn't have a conversation about it. I thought that was a point too. Like they didn't talk about it, but he knew this is what she wanted, and he did it.
And he had a lot of years to sit with it and think about it because he spent the block. You know what I mean? Well, they both spent the block, chose to spend the block on each other. So I just think it was just like Envy said, you know what I mean? You would think that I see why people feel away, but I just think he didn't get to say it. It's just something that he didn't get to say in the interview. You know what I mean? Because I think he always wanted to marry her.
Yeah, I think people pick apart everything that somebody says to be like, I told you. But knowing them, both of them, before the baby, before they got married, how they used to be and go out to the club and invite people, like, they love each other. Like, they do fun things. It ain't like the old stuffed up couple. No. They like to go out. They like to party. They like to go to dinner. Like, they love each other. That's both Ashanti and Nelly.
I was saying that to Jess. I was saying if I get married, that's the type of marriage I want. Like, I'm not like a keep me in the house type. Like, let's go out, let's have a good time. Like, let's
like, they go over and beyond. Like, I need to get him a birthday gift. What do you suggest? Oh, I need to get her. Like, they like that.
That's what's up. Very thoughtful.
Like that.
Let's run it up. Let's shut it down. Let's have a good time.
She bought that man. I can say now. She bought that man a '64 Impala convertible with the hydraulics, with the system. Like, when I say she was so detailed, Envy. I want a blue one with this and that. I want to surprise him. Can you drop it off? Can you like? They're over in love with each other.
And he loves cars.
Yeah, and he loves cars. Yeah.
Period. You see what I'm saying? I think sometimes people just gotta learn to mind their business because you know your person. He knew what Ashanti wanted. He knew what he wanted to do and how he wanted their life to be, and that's what he did for her. And she know her man. So, and for the record, they were married December 2023, but it was 6 months later that we found out.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, speaking of knowing your person, I don't know how well these men know you, Loren, because you are single.
Yeah,
I'm going to say it every chance I get because I know you're single, but you want love, right?
Yes.
And so I got two more gentlemen for you to choose from. All right?
Okay.
And I'm going to give it to you straight up. 53-year-old gentleman, millionaire.
53?
Yes.
He got great pubic hair.
You know, no, but he has zaddy though. It's not zaddy, like,
so it's giving like salt and pepper.
You know what I'm saying? It's not
chocolate.
giving Morgan Freeman. It's giving, Idris Elba, something like that, right? Now, he travels a lot for work. He wants more kids because his are grown and out of the house. And he wants to remarry. He's a deep in love guy. Like, he loves love, romantic and everything. You never have to lift a finger. But he wants a housewife and he's a bit controlling. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be paying all the bills, like, he wants to make sure, like, he can control. You know what I mean? You said you ain't no outside type, you ain't no inside type of person. But given the, what he can offer, now you got that man. Then you got the 35-year-old man. He's an overseas athlete. He wants commitment. Christian man, God-fearing, understands values. Y'all align. He goes out of his way to make sure you're safe and loved by him. But he doesn't believe in marriage and he don't want kids. So what you gonna do? Like,
you're not for nothing. Looking from the outside. Jess said you got an older man millionaire doesn't want you to work again. You're about to get up out of here. 800-585-1051. Donkey today
Jess keep trying to retire me. No,
First
stop.
she wants you to have a baby. Now she wants you up out of here.
She want me to graduate from Eastside High real bad. 2.0, 5.0, 4.0, whatever you get.
And we're going to jump into Loren's life. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake up. You're locked into the Breakfast Club. It's your time to nominate a donkey of your own.
Remember now, it's how they choose.
Call in now. 800-585-1051.
Hello, who's this?
Yeah, this is Denzel, man.
Denzel, who you want to give donkey to, bro?
I'm giving my donkey to the other day goes to this guy, man. He was at the gas station. I ran out of gas last night off the freeway. Luckily, made it right into the gas station. It was two guys, an older guy, this other guy. The skinny guy did not want to help me as I pushed the car back. I put the car in neutral to push it to the tank. He left me and his older guy to push it. And I'm like, yo, why couldn't you help? He's like, oh, my back hurts. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, you don't know what that guy going through. His back might really hurt. He might have back problems.
Nah, listen, homie, let me give you an example. He was calling like 30. The other guy was more shorter, overweight. He was like 50. He helping me push the car back. I'm like, yo, you literally see me, my guy.
But you said he was skinny.
He's like skinny, fit, and young. He's talking about, oh, no, I can't. My back. I'm like, all right. Me and the old dude did it, and we got it done.
Well, I would say this. You can't give somebody donkey today because you ran out of gas. And was he black?
He was from Africa.
Okay, he's black then. You can say he was black. He's from Africa.
Dude, cool.
Thank you, brother. Hello, who's this?
This is Dominique.
Hey, Dominique, who you want to give donkey to?
I want to give donkey today to Devin.
Why?
Because he told me that all he needs to know is what the legal age is, and he would still smash. And we was talking for 2 years, and I have a 16-year-old daughter, and he was trying to be a part of my family, and I think it's weird that he's attracted to teenagers.
Damn. Okay. All right, I agree with that one.
We was talking about the Drake thing, and he was talking about how the 17-year-old girl was probably legal in the state they was in when he was kissing her on the stage. That's how it started.
Okay. All right, mama. Hello, who's this?
This is Sasha.
Hey, Sasha, good morning. Who you want to give donkey to?
My ex.
Why?
Because almost 3 years ago, he shot me trying to take me out because we were just had a bad relationship. But we got trial tomorrow, and he need to get donkey that day and all the time that he's supposed to get.
Your ex shot you with a gun? Like shot you, try to kill you?
Yeah, we was in a abusive relationship, so I was trying to get out. So
Jesus,
he can't have me, can't nobody have me. But I survived, and I'm still here.
Well, I'm glad you're
and
okay.
He needs donkey today.
How many times did he shoot you, mama?
6.
6?
What the? Wow.
Yeah.
Thank God you alive.
Damn. Do they call you 50?
You stupid.
Nah, but my friend grandma called me 9 Live.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Where did you get shot, if you don't mind me asking?
Once my arm, I got shot in my colon. One hit my spine. It hit 2 in my thighs and 1 grazed my butt cheek.
Jesus Christ.
I'm so sorry. I am amazed and glad that you're here, though. Do you have a good lawyer?
Well, it's a Commonwealth.
As a prosecutor?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it Virginia?
Yes.
No, they're going to put him away for a long time. Virginia don't play with that. And he should go to jail for a long... He should never, ever see a daylight outside ever again shooting you 6 times. And I'm so sorry, mama.
Wow, yeah.
Thank you, guys. I'm blessed to be here, so... I'm happy I finished my crying and all that stuff, so I'm happy I had therapy and everything, so I'm on a good path. I just hope one day I can help somebody else in my situation, because it ain't easy.
Absolutely. Well, you keep telling that story, because I'm sure there's a woman out there that's trying to get out of a relationship and scared to death, and you keep telling your story, mama.
Yeah, and good luck in court tomorrow.
All right,
we're gonna have Loren reach out to see if he really got the time that he needed to get tomorrow, so good luck.
Oh, please do. Please do. It's a 2-day trial, so.
All right, Sasha. Damn it, man. I can't even imagine. Well, that was Donkey of the Day. Charlamagne is out. 800-585-1051. Now, when we come back, Jess, you had some advice for Loren? Because she's single.
Yes, she is single, and I'm trying to help her find love again. She was in love, she said before, but she wants to get married. Loren wants all these things, but we don't know exactly what she likes, what she wants, and I've been learning about her every day. So
you know type of tequila I drink.
Yeah, I do.
Period.
Yeah.
But Jess, we really got to help her because earlier today she talked about being a pen pal for men in jail before.
No, I did not.
She talked about the type of guys that she used to date. Mm-hmm. So it seems like she's a little confused herself. Mm-hmm. She likes toxic.
Yeah,
no,
she does.
Whoa, we got to talk about this.
Yeah. All right. Well, Jess is going to help her when we come back. And if there's any good men out there, if you want to shoot your shot at Loren this morning, 800-585-1051. It doesn't matter if you have a job or not. If you could hear us in jail,
oh my God,
she will give you an opportunity. That's what you said. You said pen pal, jail, and all that toxic. No?
I never said none of that. I never said none. Why?
She don't care if
she doesn't care if you're white, you're black, you're Asian.
That's
right?
not true either.
Oh, okay.
Let's leave it up to Jess.
She doesn't
How
care
about that?
Men or women?
What?
Men or women?
Wow, you really trying to get... Can we leave it up to Jess?
Right,
Jess, let the people know who need to call in.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
800-585-1051. Come one, come all. Shoot your shot with Loren.
Not the Arce call.
Petty.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Petty.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Charlamagne is out today. Loren LaRosa is filling in, and Jess is going to try to help Loren LaRosa with her love life a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, you had some recommendations of some guys that she could possibly be dating.
I did. I'm just going to run through them quickly again. The 53-year-old gentleman, the millionaire. He loves to just shower you. He travels a lot. He wants more kids. He wants to remarry. Deep lover kind of guy, but he wants you to be a housewife. And I know you said you be outside, But what would make you stay in? A millionaire man who ain't never really home anyway,
Oh, he never home with me?
No, he travels to work. He travels a lot. He going
and
out
I'm not traveling with him?
He's not a millionaire for nothing.
But I can't travel with him?
You can, but he wants you to be a housewife, and he's a bit controlling. Those were the disadvantages. Now, you got this other 35-year-old man. He's an overseas athlete. He wants commitment. He's a Christian, God-fearing guy, understands values. He goes out of his way to make sure that you know you're safe and you're loved by him, but he don't believe in marriage, and he don't want kids, and you want both of those things. So,
I can't travel with old head.
You may be able to in the beginning, but if he wants you to be a housewife, he wants you at home. He wants somebody that's going to make his home a home. He wants to remarry you. He wants to keep you on tuck.
Yeah, I'm just not a keep on tuck person.
You can do your show from the house.
Yeah, but then what after that? Like I'm sitting at home like
he said you ain't never got to ever come back in the studio. You can do this from home. He done work something out.
He trying to get me home.
I'm just
saying. Never gotta work again. He never got to work again.
This is a powerful man. Like, he didn't work something out. I heard, look, my wife need to be home. Like, she need to be able to work from the house.
And it's but I'm there by myself. It's no dinner party. It's nothing. That's tough. 35-year-old don't want kids or marriage, and is he set on that, or can that bend?
We'll give you a chance to think about it because we got a lot of people on the phone lines. Now I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna let Jess figure out who's good for you.
Yeah, because you done told them I don't want somebody don't need to have a job and
they can be in jail.
Yeah,
hello, who's this?
This is Triana.
Oh, hey, Triana, how you feeling this morning?
I'm good.
What are you calling for, ma'am?
I'm trying to shoot my shot at Loren.
Oh, you trying to shoot your shot at Loren? Okay.
Whoa. Yeah.
Loren said, "Come one, come all." All right. Now, are you a stud?
What's up, Loren?
Hey, what's up? How are you?
You like girls?
No.
I can change your mind just one day.
Whoa! Change your mind?
What you do in that one day? I'm curious.
I'm gonna take you on a date. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give you a few drinks.
Okay.
We're gonna talk, and then we're gonna go to my house.
Now, are you a stud?
Kind of sounds like
Ray. It does sound like
a little Ray. That sounds like a stud. I'm a woman. I like boys and girls. I just got out of poly a year ago.
What's your Instagram? Let me see what you look like.
Why does it even matter, Loren?
Because I'm curious.
TRAPP. Hold on, let me make sure.
Don't try to make it private. Don't try to delete photos. TRAPP.
I'm not deleting nothing. This is a new Instagram, so TRAP. DOG.
DOG.
TRG.
Just spell it. What is it? I mean, not spell it. Just
trap God. Oh, you be trapping?
Trap Triana with 2 A's at the end. So it's Triana.
Okay, so Trap God Triana. TRAPGOD TRIANA.
Triana does not look anything like what I thought she would look like. Triana is giving, hey bestie.
Okay. But she don't want you as a bestie.
No, girl. I feel like if Loren would do a woman, it would have to be a stud.
No, she don't need no damn stud.
Damn.
But Triana, you hold on. I'm voting for you. Hold on, all right?
I'm voting for you.
What? That's my vote.
Triana is a
Just
pretty
got her own
chocolate
vote. That's
girl.
my vote.
I know that's
I'm
right,
not voting Triana.
The body is giving.
I'm not voting any girl.
I look at Triana and I'm like, yes, bestie. Like,
let's
take
go
a trip.
drink. Yeah,
let's go.
Maybe that's what you need. Sit your ass down. Hello, who's this?
Hello, this is Eric.
Oh,
okay, Eric, what's up?
All right, voice.
Where you calling from, Eric?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. Okay, brother, go ahead, man. Shoot your shot at Loren.
Yeah, what's going on? How you doing? I've been hearing a lot about you. I don't know too much, but, you know, I'm at work right now, so you got to bear with me.
Look at her face.
I wouldn't expect you to get through.
What do you do, sir?
Yes.
Oh, I'm a CDL driver.
Ooh, okay. Do you have kids?
Yes, I do.
How old are you?
I may not look I'm 52. When you look at me, you wouldn't even think that. A lot of people believe I'm in my 30s, but
ooh, so you
was
a daddy.
Yeah, I'm a daddy.
Okay. Have you ever been married before?
Right. I've been divorced just one time. It's kind of funny, that story, too. I've been with her for over like 20 years, and then when we got married, like a year later, she divorced me. It's crazy. It's another story, though.
Okay.
Have you ever dealt with a woman with different wigs?
Have you ever dealt with a woman with what?
With different wigs, sir.
Different wigs.
Wigs?
Yeah,
Yes.
wigs.
Yeah, I ain't got to be teasing her about that, man. As long as it's,
Thank you, babe.
you know. Yeah, that's funny, man. That keeps me going. But yeah, Charlamagne gives you a hard time with that. But yeah, it doesn't. As long as it looks good, as long as it ain't looking like a rat on top of your head or something like that, it's all good.
Okay.
I like the different personalities.
So far, he has a good job. He has a child. He's been divorced, so he knows how to treat a woman.
Very calming voice and soothing.
Yes, it's the last.
Yeah.
This is the last.
Very close to my mom too. You know. Sometimes we bump heads, but that's my mom though. But that's like my first girlfriend, so it is what it is.
Okay, all right. How would you deal with an argument if you and Loren were disagreeing on something, and she got a little rowdy, because she's younger. She's younger. She's not in her 50s, and she got a little spice to her. How would you handle that?
Well, when you have a disagreement, there's always a conclusion. And sometimes if you don't come with one, sometimes you got to agree to disagree. But at least you move forward, learn from that. And you get into it with everybody. People at work, people at home, even your own kids. But you just got to learn how to, just work it out. That's basically the best thing I can say. You can't everything's not going to go the way you want it to go. But, you try to work it out for the best. As long as you see what's ahead.
Okay. Do you have all your teeth?
Oh, whoa.
Of course, and it's all mine. It's not on.
All right, perfect. This last question. Pause. How's the D game? Levitra, Cialis, gas station.
No, man, you shouldn't be asking that. It should be the ladies asking that.
I'm just making sure you're good because you're kind of old. I just want to make sure it still works.
If you're going to do
it,
look
man,
up for
bro,
me.
I'm not old. When you look at me, you ain't going to think I'm that old.
That's my sis. I want to make sure my sis is happy. All right, we're going to put you on hold. I'm voting for the girl still.
I'm voting for the guy.
Okay. WDAS. That's what we're going to call him.
585-1051. Shoot your shot at Loren, and when we come back, Jess is going to make a final decision. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. If you just joined us today, Jess is trying to figure out, help Loren with finding a man. She gave her two options, and we're just taking the phone calls to see if there's any better option on the line. We have, hey, what's your name, bro?
Jess.
Hey, Jess, you want to holler? Go ahead, man. Shoot your shot at Loren.
I'm just a worker from Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, boy.
I travel a lot, and, I'm just looking for a female that's going to take my flaws, and I take hers. And, I'm not nobody special, but I know how to treat a woman. I'm from the South. I'm from Mississippi, and I would love to meet a woman that knows how to treat a man.
Do not ever lead saying you're not special. I don't want you to do that. I don't ever want you to do that again.
I'm not special.
You are special, bro.
Yeah. Can't do that, man.
The way my, the way
she
my
wants
man
confidence,
pull up,
bro.
My man pull up like,
Spell Mississippi.
MISSIPPI.
Oh, he smelled Mississippi. You left the second set of S's out, bro. Him, Envy. Thank you. He spelled Mississippi. Oh, man.
Oh, he from Mississippi, kid.
I feel like the way he spelled it, though, he know how to play spades, for sure.
Let's try one more. Hello, who's this?
Yo, this Cash.
Oh, boy. She gonna love you. Cash, where you calling from?
I'm calling from Atlanta, man, but I'm from up top, up north, man.
Oh, she gonna love you, Cash. Go ahead, man. What do you do, Cash?
Yo, I'm an educator, man.
What you mean an educator?
I'm a research.
You a street educator or you a teacher?
Nah. Higher education, man. I work at a university. I don't want to reveal that right now, though. It's university, but trying to help out the youth.
Right, he works at a college. What do you teach? Gym?
Nah, I'm actually in mathematics.
Well, mathematics, boom.
Envy, you are judging him.
Yeah.
No, it's because he's judging you. He's being a little protective.
Envy, man. You trying to help me or you trying to diss me, man? Come on, man.
I gotta clear it out.
And then your name is Cash. So
it's Cassius, but I go by Cash for short because they, Americans can't pronounce Cash. Cassius.
Americans, where you from?
You from New York?
He said Americans, like. He's not from America.
Where you from, bro?
Yeah, I'm from the States. Yeah, my people's from Haiti. We Haitian.
Oh, South Passe.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, not Boulay, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, so they can't play with you.
What you mean?
Yeah, baby, I want you to play with me. So what's up? Talk to me. I'll talk back.
Baby.
How old are you?
I'm 36.
36. You got any kids? Were you ever once married?
Nah, no kids, no marriage. No, none of that, man.
No, none of that, man. Okay. You were like,
I'm looking for love, too. I'm looking for love with Loren.
Now, you're looking for love with Loren, but are you looking for a commitment? Because she has a little bit of things that she does like. Now, are you looking to marry? Do you want to have kids? Things like that. Do you want to have fun, travel? Things like that.
Yeah, absolutely. All the above. Definitely looking for some kiddos. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to travel. Definitely can commit. You know what I'm saying? I have my fun. Now I'm just looking for the one.
Okay, now back in your past, let's rewind it. Have you ever been to jail?
I mean, I got arrested before, but
okay. So your record is clean.
I never done no time. Yeah. My record is pretty clean.
Okay.
So what you think? Nah, see, he's pretty cool. He's a teacher at a university.
No, he's cool.
Y'all can even role play. You could come in, teacher, change my grade, and go into the class and all that.
You feel me? Give me some extra credit. You know what I mean?
Hey.
I'm not gonna lie. I think he's a fun
Hold
time.
On, Cash.
Yeah, I'm not mad at him. I got a list of my top 3.
Yeah.
So Jess, what do you think?
I honestly, I'm going to go with the older gentleman, the 52-year-old. He came closer to my 53-year-old gentleman that I gave you, the contender. I like him. I liked his voice. He was the only person that you heard that had you blushing. You don't even know the man.
Very soothing, very calm.
Yes, his voice. I feel like that will disarm you because you're very feisty.
I like Trapchiana.
You like
Trapchiana, my homegirl.
I like Trapchiana because a woman's gonna know how a woman wants to be treated. She could brush your hair, she could brush your wigs, she could really pamper you the way that you need to be pampered. That she can help you putting on all your brown girl, grinding girl clothes on, and all your Fashion Nova and Temu. She could order it, so it's right there as soon as you get. Right. That's what I like. She can get your makeup for you, your wig glue. You good?
But so can one of your homegirls.
Exactly. Because I've never dated a girl, and I didn't think that was in my future.
Don't knock it. It could be a blessing. Don't block your blessing.
All you talking about is stuff that my group chats do.
Help her brush her wigs, order from Temu, invite her on trips and stuff.
The group chat don't eat the box.
Oh God,
she's not a gayer. Right? She doesn't want to explore that yet.
Well, I liked.
Who did you like?
Cass, and I like WDAS.
So you do like Cass.
She like Cass.
Cass is in WDAS.
And then, the backup, if it just didn't work out anywhere else, I figured, me and my homegirl, I would have to just make her relax a little bit, but we could go hang out and figure out, we could be friends.
Lauren, a low key hopeless romantic. Like you're low key, like very low key with it.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, we have the latest with Lauren coming up. What are we talking about?
Omarion is yelling at the people in the audience because they ain't doing what he wants them to do at the Millennium
He's not
Tour.
the Zen King. I never seen Omarion yell.
Baby, he might have had a couple shots before this performance. We're gonna talk about it.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Charlamagne's out today. Lauren LaRosa filling in, and let's get to the latest with Lauren.
Lauren becoming a street fast.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on you.
Say I'm the beast. The latest with Lauren LaRosa.
Sometimes you have facts, sometimes you have details, sometimes you have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On The Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
All right, so there's video circulating right now of Omarion on the Millennium Tour, and he gets pretty upset at the crowd. Let's take a listen.
All y'all get your up. Get up. Get up. Get up. It's a concert. Get up.
Yeah. So this is a video from the Millennium Tour. You guys know he's out on that tour right now. He came up here to talk about it. And yeah, just was, I guess, upset because people in the crowd weren't reacting the way that, he thought they should be reacting while he's performing.
I've never heard him curse.
Me neither.
Ever. I've never even
Ever.
heard, yeah. But didn't another artist do that too? I think that was Method Man. He had
that was at
something like
that was at another concert here in New York, and it was basically they were saying that the crowd didn't react to them because of the age of the crowd. With this one, I feel like with the
Millennium, it's the Millennium Tour.
The Millennium Tour ranges. You have younger kids who are just tapping back in because of the nostalgia, and then you have our age, people older as well. So I don't know what that tizzy was about. But
yeah, but what Omarion got, I think he closes the show. But what Omarion has to realize is, one, we've seen this happen before when somebody was actually in a wheelchair and couldn't stand up, and that was the reason why that person couldn't stand up. But also, you got to think about this, right? The Millennium Tour is let's say 35 plus, 30 plus, right? 35 plus, let's say. So when you got artists like, you got Nivea, you got Pleasure P, Rick Ross, Bobby Valentino, Sammy, Ray J, the Yin Yang Twins, Boosie, Plies, then Omarion, you tired.
Yeah.
You tired at that time. That's 9 artists I just named. You tired at that point. So, I mean, Omarion could get frustrated, but if I pay for my ticket and I don't want to stand up, I ain't going to stand up.
Yeah.
I was trying to see what day, because from the reports I'm seeing, this happened in Virginia. I was trying to see what day that was that they were there in Virginia, too, because I'm like, well, maybe if there's, sometimes there's multiple shows in one place.
Yeah.
These people could have went to multiple shows.
People are tired. They probably was tired. That's probably what it was, and they sat through all that, and if they were in Virginia, they probably wanted to really see Trey, because that's his hometown.
Speaking of, you saw the video, Trey?
Go. Yes.
Go ahead, Jess.
Yes. No. Somebody ran up on the stage and tried to get this man.
Yeah. Yeah, so
that was in Virginia though.
I don't know if that. No, I don't. I don't know for sure if that was in Virginia, but I believe that comes off of the same tour. There was a video circulating of Trey Songz on stage, and there was a fan that ran up on stage, and he squared it up.
I was going to say, I'm very shocked he didn't knock that dude out, because Trey,
he's probably learned.
Trey got hands.
Yeah, and he's also probably learned that, the minute I swing, boom, a lawsuit drops.
But he had all right to hit that guy.
I was going to say, but would that actually be something that he could get in trouble for if the guy ran up on him?
I mean, you could definitely argue.
Security was a little slow to me. I mean, I've seen security be slower with other artists and stuff, but I mean, if I boom and you on the ground, he can't get in trouble because. Right?
I mean, you would have to argue in court, hey, he ran up on me, whatever.
Dude put his arm around Trey on stage. Security should have been guys.
But what I'm saying is, the minute that headline drops, it's not, dude put his arm around him. It's, Trey Songz, another headline, you know what I mean? I think if he's smart and, you know what I mean, at this point, he's been through this a couple times now. He knows,
My thing is, when things like that happen, you don't know the motive. You don't know, people do a lot of things for clicks and, everything like that. He could have hurt him. You know what I'm saying? What if he had something? What if he could have stabbed him real quick? And it's now Trey is hurt in the hospital. And I don't know. You just got to protect yourself first.
Yeah, right. Trey should have knocked him out.
Yeah,
but I would say this. I was impressed the fact that Trey squared up and then went right back into singing.
Yeah. Yo, they said he squared up so fast. It was like a Power Ranger.
Power Ranger. They went right back into singing like nothing happened. He ain't joke. He ain't laugh. He ain't say, did y'all see that? He just went right back to singing like it didn't happen.
Right. Yeah, shout out to him. I recently met him. He was super nice when I met him. Nice. But really quickly, Boosie is also in a hot seat right now.
Yeah.
So he was trying to do a good thing, honestly, and it went wrong. So you guys remember Caleb Wilson, God rest his soul, who was the young man that was pledging.
Yeah.
And he passed away while pledging Omega Sci-Fi, which is Q.
Yes.
Yep.
So Boosie is doing his annual Boosie Bash down in partnership with Southern University.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Southern State University. Which one is it? With the human jukebox. I'll look it up. I believe it's Southern. Mm-hmm. But he's doing it in a partnership, and he wanted to have
Southern University.
Southern University. He wanted to, just raise money for Caleb's family and just some of the things that were happening down there. Mm-hmm. And he talks about it, but the family kind of came out upset let's take a listen to Boosie talking to a local about his intentions.
And I know that you are launching a foundation of scholarship in his name. Is that right?
Yeah, we're going to try to do something positive because I'm grateful for his dad and all the people who made this work. But we're going to do something special for him because, it's a life lost too short.
Yeah. So...
And this was after or before the outrage?
This was before the outrage. But basically what happened was Boosie had been selling tickets to Boosie Bash. It was already happening. A few weeks before the show, Caleb Wilson's situation happened and he passed away. And it's connected to that area. So Boosie's like, hey, I want to do something to help him. So allegedly there was a conversation with the family. The family says that they were under the impression that Boosie was going to just start a scholarship in Caleb's name and like maybe put some money into the scholarship, not attach it to Boosie Bash. So they're upset and they're basically saying, you're trying to make money off of this and use his image and his likeness. Do not do that. And they came up upset about it. And Boosie responded and basically said, when trying to be real goes wrong. He said it's sad for a lawyer and his family to say I promoted my event off of someone's passing. My event was promoted on Eventbrite since November 14th. This incident happened a week before my event, timing, took place. How can I capitalize off someone's death for a concert? That ain't me. A death of a student won't help a concert. It would hurt a concert. I was asked to help with a situation, and that's what I was doing once I made it home. But for y'all to say that y'all are taking legal action against someone who was trying to help y'all is a slap in my face. It's completely wrong. When keeping it real goes wrong, shaking my head, I'm done.
Yeah, I would say as far as Boosie, I'm sure he was trying to do the right thing and just trying to give back to the community. But you also got to understand if, that family just lost a life. And I seen a flyer. I was trying to look up the flyer before and his face was on it. I can't find it now. But if you're using my son's likeness and my son's name and we didn't have a conversation, it's not clear what you're doing, I would be upset too. Don't use my son's name because I don't know what your intention is. They don't know Boosie. Like, they've never had a conversation with Boosie.
Well, from what I understood, from what he was saying, they did have a conversation. I think the family misinterpreted. They thought it was just going to be like a scholarship. Boosie figured doing this around something that was already big would make the most sense.
Right.
But in wrapping it up, it does seem like a big misunderstanding. But I think there is a lot of emotion still fresh.
Of course,
you know what I mean?
They lost their son. Yeah, absolutely. So I think it's a conversation. I don't think Boosie had no ill intentions. I don't think Boosie needs a publicity stunt or anything like that to sell tickets. I think Boosie was really just trying to give back and say, you know what, let's do something positive for the community. But I hope they can talk and square it all out.
Same.
All right.
Prayers to that family.
That is the latest with Loren. Now let's get to the mix. 800-585-1051. Get your joints in right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake up. You're locked into the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Loren LaRosa filling in for Charlamagne. Now, salute to NLE Choppa for joining us.
Absolutely. I love NLE. He's so humble, so cool.
Such a sweetheart.
He is.
Absolutely.
And his mom is always going to be here with him.
All the time.
I asked one question. I don't remember what I asked. Mom peeked around. I said, oh.
No, mama check you.
I got to chill.
But mom be with the ish, though. Like she do. She be with it, man. That's her baby, so.
Yeah, definitely check him out. He's starring in his first lead role, King David in Black Heat, all right? And also, I got to remind you guys to pre-order my book, Real Life, Real Family. It's out right now. We've been running around on this press run, and we've been speaking to so many people. So if you're thinking about having a kid or you have kids, we talk about the trials and tribulations and everything. Like I always say, having a kid, there is no instruction manual. You got to figure it out. And we've done it a couple of times. So I think we've kind of got this down. So it's good for you, Loren. Because you're thinking about.
Amazing.
Thinking about.
It's amazing.
Because
I don't even know what shot I just took. I was working on something on my phone.
Because Cash called this morning.
Looked up and just felt the energy.
Because he has a new book with his family.
Oh, well, y'all are one of my favorite couples.
Yeah, there you go.
I listen to Gia.
I listen to her too. I do too.
And happy birthday to my girl Sha'Carri Richardson. I love her. That is my boot thing. That's my boot thing. So I just wanted to say happy birthday to my boo.
All right, when we come back, just got the positive notice. The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Charlamagne is out. Loren LaRosa filling in, and it's time for the positive note. You got some positivity?
Absolutely. If you have received your tax return, don't spend it all in one place. So
I like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Period.
Go, Jess.
I ain't mad at that. That's the best positive note I heard.
I was just thinking, like, low key, that hit hard. Like,
Breakfast Club, bitches.
Y'all finished or y'all done?